What's good? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, coming to you via the YouTube airways. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. And today, man, we got a real interesting show for you guys. But when you come across this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you'll know every time Simply Ball Dropping drops another hot banger. And if this is your first time coming across the channel and you're new to the platform, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Please share the video out, post your comments, and give the video a thumbs up. I see everybody in the comments section, hashtag salute. And you know what my mantra is, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. Well, let's get right off into today's show, man. Well, you know, Darvin Ham of the Los Angeles Lakers has been in the news as of late. The Lakers right now are sitting at 17 and 15. They're eighth in the Western Conference. They're still outside of the playoff race for guys that get in there 1 through 6. Right now, they're currently are in the play-in tournament slot. But with the potential that the Lakers have, a lot of people have questioned Darvin Ham's coaching ability. Now, you know, back in the bubble in 2020, head coach Frank Vogel won a championship with the group of guys that he had. And the way that he won that championship was he played big. Now, over the recent days and recent weeks after the in-season tournament, the Lakers are 3-6. And right now, they have people in and out of the lineup. Now, the lineup that they're going with is LeBron James, Taurean Prince, Cam Reddish, Jared Vanderbilt, and Anthony Davis. Now, the reason why Darvin Ham stated that he went big is because of the fact that they can switch. They have a lot of length out there on defense. But their offensive rating, they're 26th in the league in their offensive rating. They're 11th in defense. But they can't score points because they don't have a consistent score. Now, I've always said about Darvin Ham, he don't do a lot of coaching for me. He stands on the sidelines with his hands in his pocket. A lot of people call him hot pockets. Sometimes he don't know when to utilize a timeout, and his rotations are terrible. Now, a lot of people said that the Lakers should play big. Now, you know, Anthony Davis vouched for the signing of 2 big men. You know, he vouched for signing Christian Woods in the offseason. He vouched for signing Jackson Hayes because if you guys remember back in 2020 in the bubble when they played the Denver Nuggets, how they approached guarding the Joker and making the Joker play on both ends. Now, in that Western Conference final in the bubble, they had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. They had 2 active big men. That means that the Joker had to go down there and actually had to play on the defensive side of the ball. Now, Anthony Davis made it abundantly clear that he don't want to play center. He wants to play the power forward position. So what does Anthony Davis do? He likes to hang out on the perimeter and things like that. Anthony Davis dominates when he's not playing an active big. So what happens is now that Anthony Davis is in there playing against the Joker, we saw that in the first game of the season, the Joker was torching him because on the offensive end, the Joker really didn't have to play too much defense on Anthony Davis because he's hanging out on the perimeter, you know, trying to, you know, shoot threes and mid-range game instead of putting pressure on him. Now, you know, when they played in the bubble, when they had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, that put a lot of pressure on the Joker to have to play defense. Then Anthony Davis can roam out there on that power forward position and be the skilled guy that he is. So what has happened? The Lakers lineup has been inconsistent and Darvin Ham doesn't know exactly who he wants to play. So recently on Nightcap with Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco, and Gilbert Arenas, they basically exposed Darvin Ham for the lineups that he's putting out on the floor that's getting them in trouble. That's why they have the 26 rated offense in the association. And these guys with the starters, they're only averaging like 88 points, the starting unit. Now you got Austin Reeves coming off the bench. He's driving that second unit, But now it's like, you know, that offense that's in that first unit, they're only putting up 88 points. Now you have two guys of the same in Cam Reddish and Taurean Prince. Cam Reddish plays a lot of defense. He's a defensive stopper. He's long. He plays the passing lanes. He gets a lot of steals, but his offensive input is not there the way Cam is capable of putting the ball in the cup. Also with Taurean Prince, he's too inconsistent. And to me personally, I think he gets beat a lot defensively. As of late, he's been shooting the 3-ball well, but he's inconsistent. Now, Austin Reeves coming off the bench, he has his, you know, spurts where he can go on a run himself and, you know, carry that second unit. And now it's like, you know, he's inconsistent as well. Now, moving D'Lo to the bench and bringing D'Lo off the bench, I think D'Lo has finally got his offense back together, because D'Lo is not a traditional point guard. D'Lo is a scorer. He wants to come in and score. But at the same time, a lot of people have been criticizing Darvin Ham on his defense and on his offense. You know what I'm saying? So now a lot of people have been taking shots at Darvin Ham. Is Darvin Ham on the hot seat? Is his time in LA coming to a close? And I find it kind of interesting, man. We're going to take a look back in 2020 when the Lakers played the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals in the bubble, and look how they approached and what they did with the Joker. Now you guys see Dwight Howard is down there banging with the Joker. Anthony Davis, look how Anthony Davis is out there on the perimeter. Now Dwight Howard is putting a lot of pressure on the Joker because he's an active big. Now, you know, the Lakers got two active bigs in Christian Woods and also Jackson Hayes. Now, Jackson Hayes, he can catch them rim lobs. Also, Christian Woods can do the same thing. But the Joker basically has to play defense on Dwight Howard while Anthony Davis can roam and can be that help side defender. So what Dwight Howard did being active, he made the Joker work. And look where Anthony Davis is. In these clips, he's nowhere to be found because he's out on the perimeter, and Dwight Howard is doing the brunt of the work and making the Joker work on defense. And Darvin Ham has went away from that. So we've seen this is what works for the Lakers to win a championship. But Darvin Ham will not utilize the two bigs. Now, he has brought in Christian Woods and Jackson Hayes, but he has not really played them. Last night, Jackson Hayes and Christian Woods got in the game in limited minutes. They performed, but for some reason, it looks like these bigs are in the doghouse. Now I found it kind of interesting where Nikola Jokic was on Michael Porter Jr.'s podcast, Curious Mike. Basically, he was taking a shot at Darvin Ham. Listen to what Nikola Jokic said about Darvin Ham's coaching scheme and what gives him problems when he plays the Lakers. Take a listen to this.
Your ability to be able to figure out defenses. So if they double, you know, from here, we always talk about it in walkthroughs, this is what we're doing. Or if they double from somewhere else, this is what we're doing. So one of the reasons we won a championship was your ability and our ability as a team to kind of figure out different team strategies. And we pretty much have come up with a plan for every strategy.
We had answers for everything.
Yeah. Who do you think then gives you personally the biggest challenge, like defensively?
I think when that was the bubble, right? When they had 3-4 big guys.
Oh yeah, the Lakers, AD,
yeah,
Dwight.
They had like AD, Dwayne.
Oh yeah, that was tough.
You know, because
they can put a big guy on you, but they have another big guy.
Yeah, that kind of, it's like what Minnesota did us. You know, they when they put Towns and Rudy was like kind of behind him. I think those kind of situations that. But I think like my game whatever style, whatever it is, it's so like I don't need just post up. Like I can play pick and roll. Like.
Now you heard what Nikola Jokic said. Basically, he's saying that is the type of lineup that gives him trouble when you got two bigs on the floor. He's basically giving up the sauce. So Darvin Ham, I don't know why he don't go to the big lineup, because the small ball Mike D'Antoni's small ball is not working in the NBA no more. You go back to the playoffs where Golden State tried to play that small ball against the Lakers, and they got punished by Anthony Davis because the Lakers went big. Now you got 2 active bigs sitting on that bench that must be in the doghouse because Darvin Ham refuses to play these guys. Now, Nikola Jokic is giving up the sauce, letting you know to the Lakers, if Darvin Ham is listening, this is what affects me when you have 2 bigs on the floor. And see, that's why a lot of people don't, think that Darvin Ham can coach this unit because they got a lot of talent, but X's and O's, he don't, to me, he don't coach X's and O's. He don't say nothing or do nothing. And if another team is going on a run and the Lakers are in a hole, Darvin Ham does not know how to use his timeouts, man. But y'all heard it. Nikola Jokic basically is letting Darvin Ham know, hey, if we match up, this is what will affect me. Now, everybody's saying that Denver is the creme de la creme of the Western Conference, and that's who the Lakers have to beat. There you go. Nikola Jokic just gave out the sauce. Put 2 bigs out there. It will affect me. You guys, let me know what you guys think. Post your comments down. I'd love to hear from you. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please share it out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
Another one.